software systems, and I wanted to talk about the latest update of CodeWolf that we're using. So CodeWolf is the system that we use to basically migrate software from one platform to another. It's written in Rust, and it's not open source or anything at the moment because we're still working on it. And basically what it does is it scans through code, and I'll be doing a talk for it at FOSDEM on Sunday and a bit of an explanation of what it does. But basically it reads source code, it indexes it, uses MariaDB Galera clusters with vector databases, and then it generates full documentation of the original code, and then it can be translated into a different language. So it's basically like a command line thing. So we actually control it with this, but it also comes with a built-in web server. So after it's been processing for a while, you've actually got full documentation of your code. You've got a 3D view of the, so this is what the vector database looks like, and you can click on things to sort of see them. And then we've got a database system, and we've got a full file breakdown that allows us to basically go through. It's like having a wiki, but one of the main things is being able to ask questions about the code base. So for instance, what security issues does our code question? Okay. And then what it does is it uses the vector indexing and vector databases to actually analyze the code and come back to it. Now, obviously, the more code it has, the more it does. The biggest one we've got is about 1 million lines of code. It's over 1 million, and that's for a web browser game viewer that we built. So here you go. So it shows you here recommendations and things that you can do to stop being attacked. You can ask it about GDPR, find potential, and of course this is just showing you what's on the original code that we were working from. When it's the next phase we're waiting for it to run on this code, actually, it actually shows you the semantic likeness of the new code or the translation. So for instance, if we're going from COBOL to Rust or COBOL to PHP, or we can see how accurate the translation is, and also we can deal with any issues like libraries and things like that, because obviously sometimes you get libraries in one language that don't exist in another language, so you have to rewrite the code to point to the new library. So here's potential bugs in this code, and it looks through and goes, oh, that's a probable problem. It will find dead code, and so it enables us to really have a detailed view of code and of the code that has been translated. And it's a big boon if you've got a code base that's quite old and hasn't got any documentation, or the documentation you have got isn't really in the right kind of place, because this is all database driven, obviously. It allows the client to actually have much more to invite programmers to look and work with code. And there's also the mermaid chart. This one's actually still going, this load, but normally it'll also link through and show which functions call which functions, and things like that. So I just thought I'd show you that. I'll be at FOSDEM on Sunday in Brussels, demonstrating this and talking a bit about some of the other projects we've got, like Wolf Serve and Wolf Proxy. But if you're a business and you're looking to migrate or looking to upscale or looking to change your databases, we are partners with MariaDB, and we're very happy to talk to anyone, really. So it's wolf.uk.com, sales@wolf.uk.com. Give us a shout.